Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Flores, for 5 minutes.
Stand and revise my remarks, necessary.
Without objection. The gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, good morning. As many of you know, this week is National Police Week, a time to give special recognition to law enforcement officers who have lost their lives in the line of duty for the safety and protection of others. I come before you today to honor one of my constituents who did just that. On April 23, 2011, Johnson County Deputy Sheriff Clifton Taylor was first to the scene of a reported domestic disturbance in Venus, Texas. An anonymous caller had reported a man was threatening people with a weapon. Upon arriving at the scene, Deputy Taylor, two other Johnson County deputies, and an officer from the Venus Police Department were informed that an armed man had fled to another building on the property. Deputy Taylor and the three other officers approached the building, but the gunman immediately opened fire. Deputy Taylor was shot 3 times by the gunman and later died. He was 30 years old. His death marks the first time since 1971 that an officer in the Johnson County died in the line of duty, and he is the 31st law enforcement officer to be killed by gunfire in the line of duty this year. Deputy Taylor had been with the department a little more than 3 years. He was deeply committed to serving and protecting his community as a law enforcement officer and will always be remembered as one who placed honor and duty above his own personal interest and safety. I am deeply humbled by his service and dedication as a Texas law enforcement officer to keeping others safe, that he would lay down his life not only for his fellow officers, but for the community that he took an oath to protect. His sacrifice exemplifies that set forth in John 15:13. Greater love had no man than this, than a man who laid down his life for his friends. Thank you.
The gentleman yields back.